From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Athletics and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Bowden Francis. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
First pitch, 7:07.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. And an easy out to start the game. And time now to check out the A's lineup. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jacob Wilson.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him. Make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Jacob Wilson stands in now and watches strike one. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And there's a ball. One out, base is empty. Good eye in that spot.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
One down. Brent Rooker will hit next. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. And ball one.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
On the ground to third, but it kicks foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. keep the at-bat alive.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a fair ball. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
1 out, runner at second. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And strike one to the catcher.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man at second. Inside. And it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
This is J.J. Bleday. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two outs. Check swing, called strike. And he chases that one. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Blue Jays coming up.
Yeah, we in goal mode.
Going slow mo.
Going. We in goal mode. Going. We in goal mode. We don't ever stop. We don't ever drop. We keep rolling. I know that you.
Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Luis Severino. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Andres Jimenez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Severino. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Batting second,
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays.
Lucas.
Hot shot to third. Urshela to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog, and I just remember as a player, when you're going up against a club like this, it keeps you on your toes all game long because you got to make plays for your pitcher on the defense. And so an offense like that can really put some pressure on that defense. So they can swing the bats, put it in play, but I also think if they run the bases hard, it adds another element to their game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Geloff. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center. The batter now, Zach Geloff. Francis back to work. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Out to short, Bichette. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting seventh, third baseman
Gio Urshela to the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one's upstairs, ball one. That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
That one missed. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Guerrero, the toss to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 out, space is empty. Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
2-2 the count.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the A's are gone in order. But they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Anthony Santander at the plate. Just missed. And that
No,
one
that's
missing
down.
low.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
That's down and in. And a foul ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And that's ball four. And that's their first base runner of the game.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Shortstop.
Bichette up to the dish. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Line drive, base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals, and now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Severino kicks, deals. Fastball for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And he takes a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Santander at third. Bichette on at first with nobody out. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the air out to center. Lede racing in towards the infield. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
This one in the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Two on, one out. Ground ball right side. Soderstrom toss to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full. It's the A's 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading off
coming
for the
off
A's,
a
first
tough
baseman,
series
Tyler
offensively,
Soderstrom.
and a look at those numbers. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Soderstrom in his second season hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And that one hammered back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. So the lineup flips over. Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
High in the air, out to right. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Now batting number 5.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. He reached on a walk his first time. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 1. Out to short, Bichette. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, but they still lead it 1-0.
Me and you no contest, so go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options, watching, but I don't want them.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Catcher Alejandro Kurt.
Swatted freeloading songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me. Catapult to the top since 9-8. Had the baddest flow, look and watch. I done seen everybody through their eras. Def Jam, Death Row, Bad Boy, Rockefeller. You get the picture, your favorite record label name.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Nope, he held back. Next pitch misses way outside. Good eye right there. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Tap foul at the plate. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
Back to the leadoff spot, the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez, who struck out swinging his first time. This to third, Urshela whips it across, inning over. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Back now in Toronto. Here's some real power at the plate. Brent Rooker. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Langoliers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Ball,
and that's off
inside.
the inside edge. And 1-1. A's leading by a run. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
Ball
missed.
2.
On the ground to the left. Clement over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Two outs, base is empty. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it 1-0. Bottom 4, and now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas.
Right fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Out towards left center. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be
Now
pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball. Blue Jays down a run. That one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Outside corner, got him looking.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now here is Anthony Santander. And ball one.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs.
Inside, ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Now a pop-up on the infield. Wilson corrals it. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for the
pitcher's
A's,
duel so far.
second
Here's how the
baseman,
starters
Zach
have
Gallo.
performed up to this point.
Bring it back to the basics. Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money. Yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting. My flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic.
Francis back to work. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Urshela, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That's a
Brown
ball.
in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball, that's out.
Two out, space is empty.
Down to 3-2.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Offense held in check there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the A's 1 and the Jays nothing.
Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down?
And we're back. John
Leading
Shelby with
off
my buddy
for the
Chris
Jays.
Singleton. It's set to get us started.
Shortstop,
Bottom five.
Bo
Bo Bichette. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Fought off foul. In the air, right field. Butler on his way over. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman Ernie Clement.
So up next, Ernie Clement. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they had their first base runner since the second inning.
Now batting,
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Will Wagner. He hit into a double play his first time up. Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Ow!
You can have all the speed in the world, but if you don't have a good lead and a good jump, sometimes it's best to just shut it down. You can't just think that you're going to outrun the baseball. Really good job. Pitcher getting the ball to the catcher. Nice throw down to second base. Probably would have been better served shutting it down after that bad jump.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And that's downstairs. And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center, top 6. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Swings through that one for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Burr up and loosening in the pen. Nance warming up as well. That one ripped, but foul. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Butler lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Butler, 24 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the A's 1 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. Pitch misses there. 1-0. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike one.
2-1.
Lifted in the air out to left. Brown makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton
And now it's Dalton
Varsho.
Varsho. His righty-lefty splits there. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man,
0-1
I
the
mean,
count.
nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. And that's
1 ball,
down and away.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Inside.
Nope, inside,
And the
ball
count
2.
is even, 2-2. And that's outside. The A's leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And there's ball
That
4.
pitch is up.
It
Ball
wasn't
4.
easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a
Second
lot of
baseman,
pitches and ends up drawing the wall.
Jimenez.
Very gritty.
So the batting order turns over. And now Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Jose Leclerc getting loose out there. Ferguson also throwing. Next pitch way upstairs. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. In for a strike. Now 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So he lasts one out the other way. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Luis Severino out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now
So a new
pitching for
pitcher
the
on the
A's,
mound for the A's, T.J.
number 48.
McFarland.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. And downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first. Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner takes off, and that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Here's Geloff for 1, and that's 2. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Rooker goes after that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. J.J. Bleday in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 3-2, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Wrong side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. J.J. Bleday up next for the A's. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
That's off the mark. Ball one.
1-0.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. The throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 2-2.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Jimmy Garcia gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Ryan Burr.
Number 43.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Zach Geloff digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. And a strike in there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. The 1-2. Got him. And that is a big first out.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Gio Urshela.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one upstairs, ball one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Fouled off down the right side. Check swing, and he went. And it got 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So here's Brown at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Varsho after it. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Leclerc.
Now pitching
Doing the
for
ball
the
very
A's,
well overall this season. He's been really
37.
tough to get to. You see that
Jose
ERA, and
Leclerc.
that's where you love to be.
Now the Toronto
Leading
4-hole
off
hitter,
for
Anthony
Toronto,
Santander.
left fielder,
This guy with
Anthony
light tower power.
Santander.
Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Got him. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. So the bullpen doing a nice job
Now
backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Bichette in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Foul ball there. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 2-1.
1 strike.
There's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chad Green on for his 20th appearance of the year.
Blue Jays, number 57, Chad Green.
And now Tyler Soderstrom.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman getting ready to go. Nance, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Laser could be extra bases. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the
Now
play,
batting,
Boog. It's not
right
always
fielder,
easy
Lawrence
seeing the ball
Butler.
off the bat. Something to improve.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Butler now at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-2. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Outside low, 2-1. And a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Brent Rooker will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
A little bit high, and it's 1-1. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
2 down, bases empty. Shea Langoliers, the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Pitch misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The A's with a 2-run blast. It's now 4-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Ferguson.
Now pitching
Well,
for
walks
the
have
A's,
certainly been an issue for him this
number
season,
44.
so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Will Wagner
Leading
getting
off
ready to
for
hit.
Toronto, designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Fouled off left side. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. The A's bullpen has some movement. Mason Miller, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The 1-1 is fouled off. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And that one almost got him. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Upstairs, and that is ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, catcher, Alejandro.
Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The tying run at the plate. And that's off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. And just misses with that one.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Tying run at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout.
Now
you can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. He is struck out, and he is walked. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Wagner leads off first with one away. And that one fouled off. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Next offering way upstairs. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Lede under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Tyler Ferguson is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now, Andres Jimenez. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That misses, and that's ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Nathan Lucas digs in now. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Athletics 4 and the Blue Jays 2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tommy Nance.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
J.J. Bleday now at the plate.
Center fielder, J.J. Bleday.
There's the strike. Nance, the tall righty, 33 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
Nope, that's inside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one ripped. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball, a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One out. Runner at second. Gio Urshela, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. Urshela is out.
Now batting, left fielder, Seth Brown.
Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Athletics 4 and the Blue Jays 2. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Here's your 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And a ball evens the count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Stays alive.
We got a full count.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back there. And it hits the top of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Tying run at the plate.
Nope.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
He's 2 outs away. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. That one at triple digits. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one off the mark. 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That's a little bit low. Ernie Clement in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lede makes the grab. 2 down. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Mason Miller won't go any further, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for the
Michel
Athletics.
Otañez will
Number
take over
47.
here.
And I can't imagine any
Michel
save is an easy
Otañez.
one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So they're down
Now
to their final out.
batting third
And next for
baseman,
Toronto, Ernie Clement. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Splits the plate. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a ground ball. Geloff. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's take game one of the series on the road.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
And your final 4-2. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah. The making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord in ceremonial garb, the big homie in charge, main culprit at large, emerge over the odds, the victorious odds, the talented Mr. Trotter, a midnight marauder, if there's blood in the water, no stopping in time.